Hello guys, it's time to torture you with another comparison test of MSFS 2024. So this time I'm going to answer the question, do you need 64 gigs of RAM? Does it make a difference over 32? So to try this test out, everything has to be exactly the same, of course, and this is what I'm doing right here. This is the Airbus A320. We are flying out of Heathrow Airport. Ultra settings in TAA mode, first of all in 2D mode. And as you can see here, there really is hardly any difference in performance. I mean, you could argue that there is a slight discrepancy, but I think no two tests are the same, and I think there's a decent 5% margin here that we can deduct from this. It's basically the same performance. Now, my tests are with the same weather conditions, exactly the same aircraft, exactly the same settings in MSFS 2024. I'll see you again in a moment for the next test, which will be in VR. Right then, welcome back to the torture test. Hopefully you're still with me here. This is proper geeky stuff, but you know what? We love it, don't we? We love this kind of stuff. So now we're running in VR. Keep in mind, this is ultra settings. I really would not recommend running ultra settings even in 2024 with a 4090. This is with the Pimax crystal, by the way, at full native resolution. And actually, it's performing better than I thought it would, considering we are on real world weather and flying out of Heathrow. Right, on to the next test. So welcome to Chicago International. Notice that I'm focusing on the big airports here, trying to get that memory management up as maximum as I possibly can. And this is a TBM 930. Again, real weather scenario, same conditions, exactly the same settings, but we're using DLSS this time, set to balanced. Again, in 2D mode first. And there isn't any difference here at all. I'm starting to realise more and more that for you guys out there that run the sim, without being, say, a content creator or something, there really is no need to upgrade to 64 gigs of RAM. But let's just have one more check here, running VR with DLSS, set to balanced at Chicago International once again. This really is a super stress test scenario. But in conclusion, unless you are a content creator, and by the way, I've been running OBS, I've been running lots of different apps in the background while doing these tests to try and sort of ascertain if there's any difference for me. But I must admit, I haven't even noticed much of a difference. But I do think that if you are looking at running different programs alongside MSFS 2024, then it would be a worthwhile investment. But for most of you out there, just stick to 32 gigs of RAM. Thank you so much for watching as always. Please feel free to subscribe. I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye for now.